This video is for the 8th grade Fair Use Project Assignment 3. First, what you're going to do is you're going to go into Google Drive, you're going to click on New and click on Google Slides. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to share your slideshow with your partner. So you're going to click on Share up in the top right corner. And then it's going to require you to make a name, so we're just going to call it Fair Use Project, and then click on Save. And then you'll just type in the email address of your partner and click on Send. Next, what we're going to do is choose a theme on the right-hand side, so you can just go ahead and choose whatever theme. And then we're going to go ahead and title it up at the top, Fair Use Project, and then underneath you'll go ahead and put in your names. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to add a new slide. So go ahead and hit the plus sign, and we're going to title this slide, Our Video. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to Google Drive, and you're going to have to do this on the person's account who has the video, and click on New, More, and then Video Editor. And from here, you should have already published your video. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on Videos up at the top, and then you should see a thumbnail of your video. Now, I happen to have a bunch, but you're going to double click on the video. And then you're going to click up at the top to highlight the URL, do Control-C on your keyboard, click back over to your Fair Use Project tab, and then do Control-V on your keyboard, and then hit the space bar, and it turns that into a link. You're going to then add another slide, and then you're going to title this slide Audio. And on this slide, you're going to explain all of the different either song clips or sound effects that you used, and explain why they are considered to be fair use. So, for example, in mine, I happened to use 2 audio clips. So I had the siren sound from Video, and explain that this was used fairly because it's one of the free Creative Commons licensed sounds offered by Video. And then the song that I used is fairly used because it's only 18 seconds and the song's 212 seconds long. And you want to be very specific as far as the numbers, proving that you've used less than 1/10 or 30 seconds of your song. Next, what we're going to do is we're actually going to link to the song that we used. So we're going to open up a new tab, and then you're just going to go ahead and search for the song that you used. So once I get to that video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click up at the top to highlight the URL, do Control-C on your keyboard, and then you should have something similar to this where it says click the link here to listen to the entire song. So we're going to highlight the word here and then click on the link button, which you might have to click on more in order for it to appear, but it's going to be the button that looks like a little chain. And then you'll just go ahead and hit Control-V on your keyboard in order to paste the URL and click on Apply. Next, we're going to add another slide, and in this slide, we're going to describe all of our images. So you can title it Images or Photographs. But anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to then add some more information about the different images that you used. So, for example, I happened just to use one photograph. And this was a professional copyrighted photograph from the photographer Ryan LaMarca. So what we're going to do now is we're also going to create a link to photographs. So we're just going to open up a new tab. And in this case, I know the photographer's name, so I'm going to Google search the photographer's name. If it's a company, then like let's say, for example, it was something like radio.com photos, then you would just make sure that you're searching photos. But anyway, point being is that you want to actually do a Google search of the company or the photographer that did the photograph. And then you're going to, of course, click on Images, and then you'll click up at the top to highlight the URL, do Control-C to copy it, and then you would go ahead and highlight the word here, click on that More button if you need to, and click on the Insert Link button, and then just go ahead and paste. Now, if you happen to use a Creative Commons licensed photo, then what you're going to need to do is you'd actually have to go and do a search on Creative Commons. So just gonna demonstrate that to you. It's just gonna paste that URL, click on apply. So let's say, for example, you did do a Creative Commons photo. What you would do is you would go to search.creativecommons.org, and then you would go ahead and search for whatever it is that you did. So if you had like kind of a generic picture of, let's say, a tree. Anyway, then what you're going to do is you would just go ahead and do the search for it, and then highlight the URL there, and then do Control C. And hopefully if you can find the picture, like let's say you use this picture right here, click on it first and then highlight the URL. So Control C, and then you would go ahead and highlight where you wanted to link to it. So let's say I said click here, then I would highlight the word here, and then click on the link button, and then I would paste that link right there and click apply. So that's how you are going to do the images slide. Then the last slide is if you happen to use any video clips. So like if you happen to video yourself, then you would just kind of describe that, you know, that was your own personal video. And so you would type in something like what we see here. All videos created by me, so it's used fairly. So basically you just want to explain all of the different things that you have, whether it be images, audio, or video, and then you also want to have the link to your own video on that second slide, and that's it.